Customer's looking to get an estimate to have their patio redone here. So currently they have got a patio that's in concrete that's surrounded by brick, and the brick is quasi falling apart. We are going to bid to take out the concrete that's on the inside here. We're going to have to jackhammer it out, and then we are bidding to replace it with bluestone as the inset, and then we're going to align the outside with limestone tread stock. This is going to mimic what the step in the front is going to look like. So we're pulling both back and forth here. One of the key elements is over at the doors there, they want to raise it up to the height of that brick. Currently it's about a 7-inch step. We're trying to get it up to the bottom side of this row of bricks right here, so it's a nice easy step out. So access is going to be around the corner here, and I'll walk this for us. As we come around here, this is all their property up along here, so we'd have to come across here, up and through their wooded area here, which shouldn't be that big of a deal. It's okay, we're getting out of his sight. It's a long drive, okay, just as a point of reference. It's still up top here. For the area that we have here, we're going to need to rent some plastic stuff to go on the ground, like that hard plastic like we have in front of the stone yard, because otherwise we're going to have to replace all of his grass. So we're also going to bid to replace this, put this brick back in place, and just to patch this little area where the stuff is coming free. All right. And then in the front, all right, so just so you can see, our point of entry is way down there. See where those shrubs start? Right here, there's a space between the rock and the shrubs, and that's where we're going to have to come through. We might have to disassemble part of the wall at the end, maybe a foot or two, and then put it back in, but then we go up and around. All right. Then, oh, and when I say it's limestone and bluestone, the bluestone is the premium bluestone. It can be full cleft, but they don't want the color variation on it. So, and then here we are going to bid to have the step and the walkway redone. So we are going to bid this with bluestone as the bulk of it, but then as a threshold right in front here, we're going to put a piece of limestone. So 4-foot wide limestone, and let's see, and it's going to be about 8 feet. So it starts out at 4, and it kind of flares out on both sides to 6 feet. All right, and then up here, we're going to put on the outside here, we're going to wrap this around with limestone. We're probably going to have to take out this inset here. Once again, with the, ooh, they've got electrical. I didn't see that. We'll have to figure that out. But just be aware that there's electrical here, and they're going to have to either get that capped off or removed or something, because, well, they got more electrical right over here, so I don't know what the purpose of that is. Anyway, take this out. We have to replace some brick along here. It's an orangey colored brick. So, but then it is, let's see here, 6. We'll call this 8.5 feet wide from left to right, and we're going to call it 7 feet deep. Okay, 8.5 wide, 7 feet deep, arced around here. Okay, and then this walkway, like I said, is going to be made out of that limestone with the bluestone ramped up. They want the step up from the height of the step to, or the step from the walkway to the step to be 5.5 inches, the lowest it can be. They have arthritis, they have a hard time getting around. They want it to be as minimal as possible. Let's see here. Oh yeah, as I'm looking again, there's a little bit of a wall down there that we're just gonna have to disassemble. So let's call it this. Okay, let's go look at that. Yuck, I was thinking right here, I didn't see that little curved area. You know what? Right here looks like a good entrance. We'll have to disassemble about 6 feet of wall to get up and to drive around. So it's a long haul. So it's going to be a nuisance by all means, and they want it done yesterday, but they don't want it to cost a lot. I'm sorry, whatever. I've taken the measurements on the piece of paper. He was sitting there, so I need to truncate this anyway.